This is Engadget. Here's what's happening in the world of technology. It's Thursday, December 9th. As the meme goes, the goal of every Twitter user is to avoid being the main character of the day. But if you end up being that unlucky soul, it turns out Twitter is prepared to help you survive the potential trolling onslaught. As Bloomberg reports, the company has developed Project Guardian, an internal list of thousands of accounts who could potentially be attacked by other users. Being on that list fast-tracks any complaints related to those users on Twitter's moderation systems. While it may sound a bit suspect, the big takeaway from Bloomberg's reporting is that Project Guardian is just a predictive aspect of Twitter's security measures, and unlike Facebook's treatment of VIPs, which has been criticized for allowing celebrities and politicians to break that platform's rules, Twitter's system doesn't necessarily grant more privileges to users. Project Guardian also includes some well-known athletes, media personalities, and politicians, but Yoel Roth, Twitter's head of site integrity, tells Bloomberg that the list doesn't include famous users, as we mentioned, it also helps to protect normal people who end up going viral. The reason this concept existed is because of the person of the day phenomenon, Roth said. And on that basis, there are some people who are the person of the day most days, and so Project Guardian would be one way to protect them. In an ideal world, Twitter would be able to give every user the same amount of security support. But as Bloomberg notes, the company currently receives too many moderation requests to manage that. Perhaps that's an argument that user safety should be scaled in proportion with user growth. And while Project Guardian helps to protect some users, it's also a smart way for Twitter to squash harassment that could also hurt its own image. You could argue that's true for practically every security measure a social media company takes, though. And after more than 15 years off the air, Reading Rainbow will return to TV in early 2022. Per CBS News, this latest version of the classic children's show will be known as Reading Rainbow Live. It will feature an interactive component that kids will be able to access through Looped. The platform will allow viewers to ask questions of the cast and participate in games. Naturally, Reading Rainbow Live will also be available to stream online. The original debuted in 1983 and was famously hosted by LeVar Burton. The Star Trek The Next Generation actor won't be involved in the new project, at least not as a host. Instead, a cast of rainbows will share that duty. What won't change is the format of the show. As before, each episode will be about 25 minutes and will try to teach audiences through music, field trips, cultural experiences, and the book of the day, of course. Creative director Amy Guglielmo told CBS News the new show is partly a response to the pandemic. "We know it was a tough pandemic for parents, for caregivers, for teachers," she said. "We wanted to make sure that we have kids engaging with books, and we're going to use movement and music to engage kids in learning." If you want to catch the latest tech news as it's happening, check out Engadget.com or tune in again every weekday.
SpokenLayer.